Welcome back to another weekly episode of Layers of Peace Collage Art by Treva. This week's collage inspiration was sparked by the color purple. As soon as I saw this image of this lady sporting a fashionably chic, monochromatic violet ensemble, complete with adorning royal purple leather gloves, I was instantly drawn to the majestic and popping shades of purple. When image searching in magazines, books, and scrap papers, the color purple is not a frequented color like greens, reds, and yellows, and it is even more of a rarity to come across such vivid and pulsating pops of purple that this image provides. So I wanted to challenge myself to create a monochromatic collage, a collage that uses the power of just one color. Color is never one-dimensional, so to speak. There are always different hues, tones, shades, and variations to any color. And the color purple is said to symbolize wisdom, grandeur, royalty, luxury, mystery, and creativity. And everything about this enthralling image gives the sensation of each of these characteristics. There is a particularly appealing magnetism with the way this lady is daintily holding her gloved hands and fingers. The act of cutting out images allows collage artists time to reflect and connect with whatever is being cut out. As I have mentioned in previous videos, cutting things out is indeed a meditative process that allows collage artists to open their minds to all creative possibilities, as well as getting to know their subject content on a much deeper level. Also, while cutting and trimming, a collage artist has to make on-the-spot decisions, deciding what to keep, what to trim away, and when to incorporate cutting techniques that helps to mimic textures. Here's a collage cutting technique tip for you. As you can see, while I am cutting around the woman's jacket, I'm using a rocking technique with my left hand, or non-cutting hand, to swivel the paper from right to left in quick, small motions to help mimic the thick, woolly texture of the lady's overcoat. Incorporating this seemingly small cutting technique, it helps to give the image more of a realistic 3D appeal to the cutout. My X-Acto knife comes in handy when I come across spaces too tight and narrow for my scissors alone. Just a single slit along the edge of the jacket provides my detail scissors enough access to trim away what's no longer needed. As I have mentioned in previous videos, one of my go-to organizational strategies that I employ as a collage artist is filing my collected images by color using labeled file folders. This strategy has saved me loads of time when composing collages, especially when I'm seeking a particular splash of color. Looking for content images and visual intrigue by color reminds me of a feeling one can have when searching for the perfect poetry book, novel, fabric, or art tool. This is the time I feel as though I'm shopping for ideal sparks, colorful sparks that will allow the color purple to harmonize and diversify. After searching for all things purple, I came across this beautifully detailed and captured image of a piece of amethyst crystal. Just looking at the purple umber variants of color made me wonder with eager anticipation, could this be a possible fascinator for our subject content? The gleaming sparkle and slightly curved baseline instantaneously made me think about an eccentric fascinator, and this amethyst crystal turned out to be the perfect, unexpected, and unforgettable hat to don, completing her posh look. When creating collages, paintings, poetry, or any form of art, ideas can at times be elusive and fleeting. It is then up to you as the artist to catch the ideas when they come and actively do something to bring them to life. It is during these moments an energizing feeling engages your heart and hands to generate unforgettable artistic expressions and experiences. Catching ideas as they come is a practice and core part of being an artist. Collaging offers any artist the opportunity to test out ideas before committing to an artistic design decision. You can test out your ideas layer by layer, piece by piece, to see what feels intuitively best. And this is one of the many benefits of collaging that I find most welcoming and forgiving. As I have mentioned in previous videos, collages seem to just come alive with embellishments, and embellishments serve the purpose of offering additional visual intrigue, and they contribute to the story, purpose, design, and even to the emotions of a collage. After image searching for all things purple, I was able to find an inflorescence of flowers like hydrangea, tulips, bellflowers, and irises. These floral embellishments are a befitting addition for hyperbolizing the posh femininity that our subject content exudes. Cutting out flowers requires patience, a pair of sharp detail scissors, and a heightened sense to the attention to details. When I'm cutting out flowers, I always find that it's best to cut out more than I anticipate needing, because you never know just how many you will actually need when incorporating them into your collage design. If it just so happens that you won't use or need all of the flowers that you've cut out, put them away for a future creation when the art creating opportunity presents itself. At the part of the collage making process for selecting a befitting background. Backgrounds can be loud, muted, silent, unifying, harmonizing, camouflaging, or even contrasting. A background, after all, is the foundational support in which the collage subject content and embellishments are adorned. For this monochromatic collage, I found 3 viable options that would allow the color purple and all of its colorful variations to be highlighted in a harmonious way. Now it is time for the fun part of the collage making process, composing. The first background offers a hazy matte lavender effect, a more muted and subtle option, which allows the subject content and embellishments to stand out even more. Background option number 2 is a reflective snapshot of the tip of a skyscraper, yielding a rainbow effect, like light shining from a crystal prism. This wisteria and eggplant background offers more punchy colors, which in turn makes the subject content and embellishments seem to be in motion. The third and final background is a landscape view with an incredible orchid-colored purple sky. The hazy wisps of clouds brings in lavenders and mauves that is reminiscent of cotton candy. The larger size of this background also provides more navigation and space for rendering different possibilities. Now it's time for a final look at the purple monochromatic collage I was able to create. Special thanks to all of you who have chosen to tune in for today's video. I do hope that you'll join me for next week, in which I'll be bringing in something new and fresh that has inspired me to create.